Your Majesty, there's a trader from Persia who has a complaint and seeks audience.
All right, Man Singh ji. Please let him in.
Shamsher Singh, please enter the court.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Welcome. I hear you have come all the way from Persia. How do you like this country? Are you enjoying your stay here? What can I do for you?
My apologies, Your Majesty. It's my first trip here, but I really haven't been able to enjoy my stay in this country, as I'm nearly ruined if you don't help me.
Ruined? How? And why? Tell me, what's the problem?
Your Majesty, I'm a trader from Persia. I came to this country carrying goods worth 1,000 gold coins, including some precious woolens and handcrafted materials.
So, what is the problem? You are not getting the price you wanted for your goods? Yes, Indian merchants are very good at bargaining, I'm afraid.
No, Your Majesty, that's not what the problem is. I met up with an Indian merchant when I was leaving Persia, who was on his way back to India. He offered me the use of his mules, as he was returning after a successful trip to Persia, having sold off all his goods.
Yes, go on.
Your Majesty, after we reached Agra, this man refused to give me my goods and is now claiming them to be his. I don't know what to do. I have very little stuff left with me. I could probably sell them and get enough money to go back to my own country. But I will never be able to do business again unless I recover my goods or the money.
If what you say is true, I'm really ashamed of this dreadful act of betrayal by a person of my kingdom. But don't you worry, we shall sort this matter out. Tell us, who is this trader? Do you know where he stays?
Yes, Your Majesty. His name is Dilawar, and I can tell you where he stays.
Guards, go to the dress and escort this Dilawar to the court.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Tell me, do you know this man?
Yes, Your Majesty, I know him. He is Shamsher Singh from Persia.
Oh, so you do know him. Why have you cheated this man out of his goods?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but that is not true. I haven't cheated him. The goods you speak about are mine. When I was leaving for Agra from Persia, this man came up to me and asked me if he could travel with me. He said he wanted to come and see our country and he didn't know the way. As I was returning from Persia with some goods I purchased there, I said yes.
No, Your Majesty, that's not true. He didn't have any goods with him. He told me he lost all his money gambling in Persia. He offered the use of his mules at a low cost to me, saying I would save money. Besides, he needed the money to get back to Agra.
No, that is a lie, Your Majesty. I merely escorted him to the country. The goods are mine. After we reached Agra, this man started threatening me, saying either I pay him or he would complain to you about me cheating him.
All right, enough. Shamsher Singh, if you claim the goods to be yours, then you can describe them to us. Can you not? If Dilawar is speaking the truth, then I don't think you can describe the goods.
Yes, Your Majesty.
No, Your Majesty.
What is this? Why won't you let this man describe the goods to me?
Your Majesty, during the journey to India, he expressed a lot of interest in the goods I was carrying and I showed him all the stuff. So of course he would be able to describe all the goods to you.
No, Your Majesty. It was the other way around. He was the one who showed a lot of interest in my goods and I showed them to him.
Your Majesty, this man is lying. You could even ask my servant who came along with us. He won't lie for me in front of you.
No, Your Majesty. His servant will also lie. I am sure he has bribed his servant too. Your Majesty, I don't have any proof against this man, but I am speaking the truth. Now only you can help me out.
Birbal, I think only you could solve this problem now and help identify the real culprit.
Your Majesty, I can definitely identify the real culprit.
So, go on and do so. Let's resolve this matter right away.
Your Majesty, I need a little time though. I think I shall be able to tell you who the culprit is in a day or two.
All right, Birbal. If you feel you need that much time, then I guess we wait. In the meanwhile, Shamsher Singh, you can stay as our guest, but mind you, if you are the guilty one, then you shall be our guest for a long time in our prison.
I understand, Your Majesty.
As for you, you better be speaking the truth. Don't go out of the city until this matter is resolved.
Certainly, Your Majesty. I don't have anything to fear, as I have spoken only the truth.
Birbal, I wish you all the luck in finding the liar among these two.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I'm sure I shall have the answer for you in a day or two.
Where is Birbal? Hasn't he arrived yet?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Birbal, where were you? And what have you done about Shamsher Singh? Have you been able to identify the truth?
Yes, Your Majesty. I know the truth now. I can prove who the liar is.
Oh, you can. Excellent. Tell us, who is the liar?
Your Majesty, Dilawar is the liar and the cheat, and Shamsher Singh is speaking the truth.
Dilawar? Oh, I thought he was speaking the truth, as he's a merchant from Agra and has a shop here. Why would he need to cheat somebody? But how can you be so sure? How did you find out?
Your Majesty, yesterday evening, Man Singh and I went to Dilawar's shop and spotting his servant leaving the shop, followed him to a dhaba.
Welcome. What shall you like to eat? You seem to have travelled from far. Is this your first trip to Agra?
Yes, I'm a merchant from Jaipur. Actually, we've come looking for some Persian goods to sell back home. There is a good demand for them in Jaipur. Would you know of any place where we could get them?
Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry, but I heard you are looking for some Persian goods.
Yes, I am. Do you know of any place I can buy these goods from?
My name is Sukhiram, sir. I work with a very good trader. His name is Dilawar. In fact, he has just returned from Persia with some very good Persian materials.
I'm so lucky to have met you. Can we go to see the materials now?
Of course we can. Please come with me. Sir, if you could wait here a minute, I shall see if my master is free and then call you inside.
Sure. Please hurry up.
Master, I met a merchant from Jaipur at the dhaba. He wants to buy Persian goods. Oh, good. Very good. Where is he? They are waiting outside. Shall I call them in? Of course. Hurry. Welcome.
We were told you have some Persian goods to sell.
Oh yes. In fact, I have just returned from Persia with some very good stuff.
Then can we have a look at it, please?
Certainly. Please get all the material.
Well, how much do you want for all this material?
Well, you want all of it? In that case, I can give all of it to you for 1,000 gold mohurs.
My friend and I, we both feel the materials are not of the best quality. We've seen better. So we can only pay you half the price. 500 gold coins.
Half price? Not of the best quality?
In fact, my friend just noticed some defects in the materials too. So we shall now only pay you 300 gold coins for it. Take it or leave it.
Okay, alright. You can have it.
Fine, it's settled then. We shall come back tomorrow morning with the money and collect all this material.
I don't understand, Birbal. So how did you know that Dilawar is the liar?
Your Majesty, no merchant shall so quickly and eagerly accept the faults of his goods, nor would he so drastically reduce the price of his goods. I knew immediately that the goods were not Dilawar's, and hence he was willing to settle for whatever price he could get for them.
You are right.
Once I knew for a fact that Dilawar is lying, we cornered the servant and threatened him with dire consequences if he lied. He then spilled his guts and is willing to testify here too about Dilawar's cheating.
Please send for both Shamsher Singh and Dilawar. You should be ashamed of yourself for cheating an honest man who tried to help you out. I sentence you to 1 year in prison, and you shall also pay 500 gold coins to Shamsher Singh as compensation for the anguish you have caused. Guards, take this man away from my sight.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank Birbal. He is the one who found out the truth about Dilawar in his own inimitable style.
Long live Akbar! Long live Birbal!